friends. I've gotten some comments asking for a tutorial on how to play Stupid Boyfriend on the guitar, so we're going to learn together today. I want to start with a disclaimer though, which is that I'm a left-handed guitarist, but I play a right-handed guitar flipped upside down. So, see the pick guard is right there. Usually it would be down here, but it's up here because I play the guitar incorrectly. It's just the way that I taught myself in high school, and it works for me, but if my chord shapes look kind of wacky, then that's probably why. The other thing I wanted to say to start is I noticed that this song showed up on Chordify, the app, recently, and I don't want to say those chords are wrong because I actually haven't tried them, but I know that it's not the way I play it, and it's not the easiest way to play it at all. So the easiest way to play it and the way that I play it is with a capo. So in case you're new to guitar or you just don't know, capo is just this little clampy guy, and he's like a little chompy guy. And he is just kind of like a tool. He's a shortcut to help you play in different keys, just to make your music sound different. If you don't know a ton of chords, it's just it's a shortcut to playing guitar. So we are gonna have our capo on fret number 5. We just clamp it right on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so whenever I shout out a chord name, it's going to be relative to this capo being here on fret 5. So you're going to notice that there's one chord progression that is going to keep coming around again and again and again. It's like the majority of what the song is. And I'm going to call it Old Faithful. So Old Faithful is a C, an A minor, an E major, and then an F and a G. C, A minor, E, F, G. So that'll be the whole intro to the song. It'll also be the first half of all of the verses. So here's the intro. We're going to repeat it again. Here we go. This is my stupid boyfriend. He's always doing things for me. He's smart and sweet and clever. He reads and writes me poetry. But look, we're changing. So in the second half of the verse, and this is true for all 3 verses, the second half of the verse is an A minor, and an E minor, and then an F and a G. He sends me flowers at work. He'd save my kitten from a tree. A minor, E minor, an F, and G. So then you're going to end up in that little middle bit where you're singing Mama Mum, and it's Old Faithful. Mum, 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 mum. Now that you're at verse 2, Old Faithful again for the first half. This is my stupid boyfriend. I don't know how to make him go. I say this probably shouldn't, but he's a little bit slow. And there we are again at the second half of the verse. We're going to do that A minor, E minor, F, and G. So I can't imagine just why, but he has fallen hard for me. Don't want to make him cry, but this is gonna end bad. So at the end of that one, we don't end up back on our C. We end up here for the bridge at our A minor chord. So this part is the only part that I don't really know all of the correct names for, I don't think. So I'm going to help you though. So bad is an A minor, and then it's going to be, I want to say it's like an A minor diminished something or other. And so then we're going to, so what we're changing is the sort of middle note of the chord each time. So the A minor, and then the diminished, and then it's going to be an open string, and then a D7. Well, that's a cliche, but it turns out that's true. to He Won't Walk Away, you're gonna play an F major 7 chord. So your F chord, oops, here's a regular F. You're just gonna open that string up at the top. He won't walk away, no, he won't walk away, he won't walk away. Then you're back to Old Faithful. Then verse 3 is the same. This is my stupid boyfriend. He leaves a message every day. He sends me X's and O's. I never know what to say. He tells me that he loves me and that one day I'll believe him. But I'm so self-defeating and I won't let myself win. So now we're back here on our A minor chord, just like we were for the last part that was like this, for the you know what they say. I won't let myself win, A minor. Oh, in the diminished, oh, that open chord, not open chord, but the open middle note there. I won't, D7, win, but F major 7. He won't walk away, no, he won't walk away, he won't walk away. And the whole outro of the song is, guess what? Old Faithful. So, you know, it's that the 3 times around with he won't walk away, no, he won't walk away, he won't walk away, won't let myself win. The next time around it's might let myself win. Last time around it's I'll let myself win. And then finally, I love my stupid boyfriend. So I think that part of the song is actually really important because I think that a lot of you guys haven't listened to the whole thing. And I've seen comments on a couple of videos where there's one specific one where it's a lyric video and someone said, you know, I hate to tell you guys, but I think this song is about a one-sided relationship. And that's kind of, you're kind of supposed to think that in the beginning. You know, the person that's singing the song, she doesn't feel like she deserves the boyfriend. That's why she's kind of pushing him away. He's not really stupid. She doesn't really think he's stupid. She's just kind of like, nah, you know, come on, somebody that's actually great wouldn't be into me. And so this is my stupid boyfriend. He's always doing great things and all this other stuff and, you know, whatever. She's just extremely insecure and, you know what they say, you can't love anyone if you don't love yourself. It's a cliche, but as it turns out, that's true. But the key is he doesn't walk away. And then, so in the end, you find out he's still staying there. He's supporting. He's saying, you know, I know you're gonna figure it out. I know that you're gonna realize that I'm for real about this, and I truly do care about you, and I love you. And so by the end, she gets there. She says, I won't let myself win. And then she says, I might let myself win. And then she says, I'll let myself win. And then she says, I love my stupid boyfriend. So she gets there. They get there in the end. And I think that's an important part of the song. Otherwise, you know, I think without that, it kind of loses its core meaning, which is, you know, I'm just not saying this is a healthy relationship dynamic, but if you are someone that has trouble accepting when someone is kind to you or is treating you well, and that person, even though you don't believe it just yet, they don't walk away and they stay there and they keep trying to convince you and show you that they're for real, like that's the real meat of this song. And if you're someone that is struggling with that kind of thing, like try to keep that in mind. If they're for real, they won't walk away. They'll keep trying. And then the other side of that is that if they keep trying and they don't walk away, you have to also just try your best to meet them where they are and try and accept that they actually do really love you. And yeah, it's really hard. It's like one of the hardest things in life to do. This song, most of my songs are like explicitly about my real life, and this one isn't. But it definitely rings true in a number of ways. I'm not going to say I wasn't like this for a very long time, because I was. Anyhow, if you decide to learn the song, please show me. I would love to see it. It would make me really happy to see what you guys are doing with it. I love all the art that I've seen you guys do. But it would be really fun to see some covers of the song. Please let me know if you have any questions. Happy to answer whatever you have. And let me know what else you'd like to see or anything else that you're interested in finding out or learning from me. Thanks, guys. See ya.